So another point of conversation is, of course, child safety. And like we were talking earlier, there are a lot of people that fake their age just to get access online. And this is more of a concern to parents rather than the 13, 14-year-old who's getting into this. So any tips for parents on child safety and how they can monitor their children's activities online?
So a good point, Sameer, because this is something which is very close to my heart, especially because we do a lot of advocacy. We've run a program called Web Rangers where we teach children to be more great social citizens, like really understand what they should be doing. For parents, my advice is really control devices that your children are accessing the internet through. Make sure you review the browser history where kids are going. It's very important till they become adults that they know that you are behind them, guiding them through this. It is a difficult conversation between parents and children, but very much needed. The third thing is also ensure the content they're accessing, don't fake their ages, because most of the time it is 13 years plus that you're allowed to have either a social networking or an email account. And there's a good reason, because there's a lot of research organizations have done to assume why 13 is the right age. So don't fake their ages and get them, because tomorrow when they have a bad experience, they're completely off internet, which is not great, because this is a great place for them to learn and grab information which you are not letting them get to the good benefits.
So is there any way in which if a child needs to create an email ID at the age of 13, 14, 15, that it is linked to their parents' account so they know what's happening? Or does Google or Gmail provide any such facility where a parent can handhold, just like you would in a bank account, have a child account, right, which the parent is
Yeah.
linked with? Handhold them till they reach of ages, anything?
No, so we say post 13 years you can have an independent
Gmail
email
account.
Gmail account, and we say the kids become responsible by then to manage their own Gmail account. But it's also important for parents till they believe that the child is adult, which is 18, to keep track of their digital activity. The other thing is also educating them on the social aspects, what information to share, what kind of opinion to share in a social network site, who are you chatting with, how much of information are you giving over a chat window to the individual. That's important. Put parental controls in place so that at least they don't access sites that you feel are not right. And last but not the least, you have to train them to report, which means be a confidant to your kids, have them come to you the first time they get into trouble, or always when they get into trouble in on the internet, and find a way to report this, because there are enough counseling facilities available to kids. There are enough organizations that take child safety very at high priority, and they would do anything to make sure that the controls are taken care and the perpetrators are actually brought to
Also, there is a device level thing that you can do. If you have a desktop at home that your children access through the Chrome browser, you have the ability to manually enter specific URLs that can be blocked off. So let's say even pornographic websites that are easily visited, you could just curate a list and put it in blocked websites. So the minute somebody opens this in Chrome itself, it is blocked.
Yes.
There are also a lot of features where, of course, this is now going above and beyond, where at a router level you can get notifications on your
Absolutely, yes.
phone as well, if certain websites are accessed. So even if, of course, this will be spying a little too much, but if your children open Facebook, you will get a notification. But those are, of course, very extreme security measures. But yes, you can manually block certain URLs as well through Chrome, just to be a little more.
Yeah.